Hello my dears, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for subscribing, liking and commenting my videos. I really appreciate it. Today we are going to learn a lotus pose. So if you're ready to improve your lotus or to bring your practice further, you are very welcomed. So grab your mat and let's begin. Just to tell you a few words about the Lotus Pose, Padmasana, why should you practice it? So for a very simple reason, it improves your posture, it increases flexibility in your hips, your ankles and the knees, eventually protecting them from the injuries. It also calms your mind. It is a very beautiful pose in which you can meditate. And why you have to look at this video and why you have to actually pay attention to what I'm telling to you, because 2 years ago I was not able even to sit in half lotus pose, and now I'm able to do a lotus pose. So I'm the one who started practicing yoga in my adult age, and it brings me a lot of beautiful benefits. I know that the lotus pose is not the easiest one. I'm sure that you have a lot of, mental blockages that you cannot do it for different reasons, but I invite you to challenge yourself, do my practice, do it regularly, rewatch my video, repractice, and you will see that in 2-3 months from now, you will significantly improve, and maximum 6 months, it can be even less, you will be doing a lotus pose, at least as me, on the beginner level, because you can still advance and bring your feet a bit higher, closer to your hips. However, this is a next step also for me, because I'm all the time improving. I'm not only teaching people, I'm also practicing and really use all my beautiful classes which I'm sharing with you for myself. So this is the real results for me and also my students who I teach offline. So thank you so much for watching everything and listening to my beautiful speech. I also appreciate and love to talk to you a lot. But today we are going to practice yoga. So if you didn't unroll your mat, this is your moment. Let's go into the Marjaryasana cat pose and start with spinal warm up. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, round it. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Let's repeat for 3. Exhale. 4. Look to the top. Exhale to the belly button. 5. And that's it. We arrived. We do it just to give, general warmth to the our beautiful body, because to keep warmth in one part of the body, you actually have to warm up also your torso. You cannot just warm up legs and forget about your abdomen or glutes or upper back. Sometimes people do it, but for the lotus pose we are going to use a lot of postural muscles. Therefore, we need to warm up all the body. So we are pointing our feet and going into the downward facing dog. We can walk on spot by lifting one knee, flexing one knee then another. Lift the heels. Now stretch the leg. Look towards your knees, beautifully done. Let's make some swings forwards towards your knees with your chest. Inhale, go down, exhale, inhale, stretch, exhale, down. Inhale and exhale. Good look between the hands. We're going to jump forward, inhaling, Ardha Uttanasana, exhale, Uttanasana. Inhaling, roll up your spine, unite your palms, exhale, go down in Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, go behind in Chaturanga Dandasana. Here you can flex your knees and put them on the mat, or do it nice and slow down to the mat without touching the mat. If you can go into the cobra by dropping your legs down, or do as me, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, without your legs on the mat. And return into the downward facing dog. Nice. Now we are going to go into the warrior two pose just by bringing right leg forward. You can also lift your leg if you want, but if you don't have enough space, do as me. Go down, sit. Remain here, nice and slow. Open, warrior. 3 deep breaths, look forward. Retroversion of the hips. You are beautiful and nice. Breathe. Good. Now we put our hand on the mat. Go into Utthita Parsvakonasana. Remain here. Beautifully done. Now we are bringing the left hand behind. Detach the right one if you can. Hang your hands behind. Look toward the sky or toward the mat. If you have some neck issues or the neck is pulled too much. Good. Inhale, return. I know it's hard to the warrior two. Remain here. 3 breaths again. We're going to stretch our right leg. So we are doing these movements to warm up our body properly. We are working here on abdomen, glutes and the legs. I'll stretch the leg and go down in Trikonasana. Look towards the sky. 3 breaths here. So if this pose is too intense for your right knee, bend it. Nice. Now again, I will torture you a little bit more. Flex the right knee. Inhale, come back into the warrior. 2, did great. And then reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, the hands on the mat and bring the right leg backward. So remember that you can lift the left leg to the top or bring the left leg between the foot. I don't have much space, so I prefer to not lift it, but if you feel to do it in vinyasa, it is also fine. Open up into the warrior two. You are my favorite people. Breathe in, 3 breaths. You can do it strong with the right foot, strong with the left foot. Like with the left foot, try to push behind and with the right forward. So you will have this stability. Retroversion of the hips. Inhale here, exhale, go into Utthita Parsvakonasana. Open your chest. Breathe. Nice. One more deep breath. And then we inhaling and lifting our torso into the warrior two. Breathe, 2 more breaths. You are doing great. I'll stretch the left leg and go down in Trikonasana, triangle pose. Look toward the sky. Breathe. 1 more deep breath. And then we are flexing the left foot and returning back. Good. Stay here. Retroversion of the hips. Come back to this perfect warrior two alignment and then inhaling reversed warrior and exhaling. We put the hands on the mat and then returning into the downward facing dog. We will do 1 more stretch before preparing for the lotus pose and I will tell you how to do it in the best way. Okay, so when you are ready, go into the cat pose and we are going to bring our right foot forward in the half split. Okay, so here we will remain in half split. We're again working here on our postural muscles, which helps to improve also lotus. Now we are bringing our weight forward and here we are opening the hip to the right with the help of the right hand. Okay. Remain here. You are beautiful down. Great. So now we are going to do it in dynamic. So we will go backwards. Exhale, inhale, forwards. Exhale, open the hip, let go of the tension. Let's come back. Exhale, backwards. Inhale, forwards. Open up. Inhale, go backward, exhale. One more time, beautiful movement, very pleasurable. If you want to continue, just stop the video and do it more times. And we are coming back into Marjariyasana. So we go and do the same for the left leg. We are stretching the left leg in a half split, and then stay here for 3 breaths. Like, feel your lumbar spine. Like, you shouldn't feel much tension under the knee. Remember that is very important. And then when you're ready, we go forward. We breath to the left with the left hand, and then come back. Exhale. We're also exhaling also here, exhale. So we have to inhale while we are in transition. Here, exhale. Take a deep breath in. Exhale backwards. Inhale once again. Exhale, and then return in this beautiful half split, and then from there to the cat pose. We are sitting now and are going to do some preparations before we start practicing Lotus. Remember that when you practice, do it step by step. Arrive where you can. Don't really rush it, because it's something which teaches you, like, not the position which you have to do, but the journey you have to endure before you will arrive there. So the point is not the final destination, because once you reach the final destination, what will happen? Tell me. You will want to go further. So it will be a new journey. We are going to put the right foot on the left hip. Inhale, arms to the top, and then we are rotating to the left. Open up. Inhale, arms to the top. Exhale, torsion to the right. With the right hand, we are grabbing the right foot from behind. Look backwards. Open the chest. 3 deep breaths here. I love to do these stretches in the beginning of the practice. So if you follow my yoga classes, perhaps you did this movement, this pose before. If you watched other my yoga classes, of course, and maybe you can feel the difference, because now we warmed up, and usually we do it when we are still cold, the muscles are cold. So it feels different when you a bit invested in warming up. So that is important. Good. Inhale, come back to the center, and then exhaling, go down. Breathe. 3 breaths here. Beautiful and nice. Breathe in and breathe out. Roll up your spine. Good. Let's now put our foot against the left elbow and put the shin bone as parallel to the floor as possible and as high to the shoulders as possible. So when we are in this beautiful pose, I know it feels weird when you do it first time, but believe me, it is magical. And now we have to swing like a baby to the right and to the left. Do it your way. You can do it as quick as possible or as slow as you want. Take your time, do it how you feel it. Okay, let's put this leg down. Let's take the left foot and put it on top of the right thigh. We are inhaling, bring the arms to the top, and then we are going into the torsion to the right. 1, exhale here, then inhale to the top, and then we are going to the left. Beautifully done. With the left hand, we are grabbing the left foot, and here we are staying for 3 deep breaths. Open the chest, stay strong, abdomen is strong. You can do this, just breathe out. You can close your eyes, you can go deeper into this sensation, whatever sensation you feel. If there is a tension, just exhaling and let it go. Let's go into the central position, inhaling, arms to the top, and exhaling, go into the forward fold. Inhaling, roll your spine up. Oh, this feels so good. Then let's put our left sole against the right elbow and do these swings. Oh, that's so pleasurable. I don't know what you feel while you're doing this movement, but I would love to receive some feedback in the comments. So please write it to me down what you felt after this practice or during this particular swinging movement. It's like paradise. Please share your experience so I know how my yoga students feel. Thank you. Okay, now we are ready to drop our left leg down and do this lotus. Are you ready? That's so exciting. So if you cannot do that, it's okay to sit like 3 minutes, one leg, or let's start at least with 1 minute if you can do it. And then another minute or 3 minutes, I suggest 3 minutes, with the left foot on the right time. So do really what you can. If you want to stay longer, you can also unite it with pranayama. So maybe you will be more engaged in this way and can really resist the 3 minutes. However, if you can do it 1 minute, like in the first stages, of course, it will be also fine. Let's try to do the lotus pose. So what is important to tell you that you have some asymmetry in your body like everyone else. So you have to understand which hip is more mobile, and so you can work with that. Because what I mean, if I put the first, for example, in my case, let's talk about my asymmetry first. So if I put the left leg first and then adding the right one, I really suffer, and for me it's somehow very unnatural because of different reasons. For me to do lotus like this is very not easy. Maybe for you to put first left foot and then on top the right one is the easiest variation, so use it. I'm like really with a lot of help an experience, understood that first I would love to put the left one on the right foot on the left leg, and then the same with the right to the left, and we're in. You see that now I'm sitting deeper than I did it from the beginning of the practice. I can also, untie my hair. This will be better. You can do it also if you're a girl or a guy with long hair. And we put Jnana Mudra here on our knees. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, and start closing your eyes. We know when you smile, you communicate to your vagus nerve that everything is fine and you are where you have to be, having fun, being happy, you're not in danger. And so it helps to understand to your nervous system, of course, that they should not be alarmed and just learn and enjoy the process. So they communicate with your brain, tell that everything is fine, we are okay, we are learning something new, and we are very happy about it. And remember, if you cannot do the lotus pose today, it is absolutely fine. Sit the first minute with one leg on top and then change it. You will see that eventually you will get there. Do this practice. It's not extremely long. It's just enough to warm up your body and ensure that you do this pose safely. 3 deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. And then open your eyes. And thank you so much for practicing the Lotus Pose with me today. It was my pleasure. I hope I will see you soon again. Have a lovely day. I wish you love and happiness. Namaste.